Hello again, it's me, Skin Glow and Afro, and I am back to do another YouTube video. Now, since I didn't do a Saturday mukbang yesterday, I am doing one today. So today I have jacket potato with tuna and sweet corn. This is one of my fave lunches to have. This is one of my fave lunches to have, so you know I'm just here again. So technically it's a Sunday mukbang, but from next Saturday I will be back doing my Saturday mukbangs. Unless I go out next Saturday, then it will be on the Sunday, but I hope the week after that I should be back to schedule. So yeah, so today I wanted to talk about a topic that's kind of controversial, really. It shouldn't really be controversial, but I think it kind of is controversial, this whole topic about being alone. When I say being alone, what I am referring to is I, as a human being, crave my own space. I like being alone. You know, but the thing is, a lot of people don't seem to understand when we say that we like to be alone. Like, what do you mean you want to be alone? Like, you don't like, it's not that I don't like company. It's just, I love when I'm by myself and I can do this for weeks at a time. Like, I like my own company. I'm not the best at communicating. Like, when I communicate, you know, obviously for YouTube and that, but as far as in texting people and calling people, like, I literally hate it. I hate it. Like, I love having a phone. I like going on Twitter and everything, but as far as communicating, as in WhatsApp and all of that kind of stuff, no. I like my space so much that even when I'm out and about, yeah. When I was younger, I've always been like this, actually. When I was younger, a teenager, my mum used to call me Antisocial, because when I would go to Caribbean countries, and you know, people in the Caribbean are they're very friendly, you know, and they would say hello, but I wouldn't say hello back. Now, you can call that being rude, but it's not even me being antisocial. I'm so reserved. I'm so much into my own space that even something that's as simple as saying hello to someone I don't know is a challenge for me. So this is why I say I like being alone. I like isolating myself, not to the point where I would say that I'm depressed or anything, but I just like my own company. I like my own space. It's not really a big deal, but people do make it like very much. I am very much an introvert. When I'm outside and I'm with my friends and everything, I'm cool. I can communicate perfectly fine, but at the same time, if I'm by myself, I'm perfectly happy with that as well. I wouldn't even say that I'm an ambivert, that I'm both. It's just I can communicate when I'm with other people, you know. But sometimes even when I'm out with other people, I can go dead silent, and or I can be very loud. It just depends. But at the same time, I still consider myself an introvert, because I spend all that energy dealing with other human beings. As soon as I get back home, I need space for a good couple of weeks to get my energy stocks back up, because they've literally sucked everything out of me. And it's not even to say that it's negative energy that they're passing on to me, or that they've taken out of me. It's not necessarily negative energy. It's just the fact that it takes a lot when you're introverted, when you're reserved, or when you're a shy person. I'm not a shy person. I literally can talk to anyone if I feel to talk to them. I'm just reserved. I like my own space. I like my own company. I don't like having to deal with people too much. And the thing is, when people see that you're that type of person, they find you very peculiar. They find you very weird. Like, what do you mean you don't want to be around other people too much? And I'm just like, you know, I like being alone. It's nice. I like living in my own head. I like that, you know. This whole idea that everybody has to be the same, everybody has to go out and all of this kind of stuff, you need to be loud and proud and all this kind of stuff, like, that's not me. And I feel like people I feel like people try to force you out of your comfort zone, and I find that very, no, don't do it. Now the problem is, the reason why people don't like reserved personalities, the extroverts don't like reserved introvert people, is because they don't seem to understand that you want your own space. They want to be in your space all the time. So when you say, look, I need a break, I need some time away from you, yeah, they can't comprehend that. As far as they're concerned, they need you to be communicating with them constantly, you know, this whole back and forth. But even something as simple as WhatsApp takes a big chunk out of my energy. Like, even something you would think it's simple as that, but sometimes when we isolate ourselves, we're doing it to protect our energy. We're not doing it to offend anybody. Like, no, that's what you don't understand. What I'm saying is, I can love you from afar. I still love you. I still care about you. I still adore you. But I just need my space. I need my independence. Now, as far as relationship wise, I'm usually the one, when in a relationship, I'm usually the one who's communicating more, because I feel like I try to overcompensate for the fact that I'm a naturally reserved person. So when I'm in a relationship, I typically tend to, you know, do more. So like, yeah, I'm a reserved person, but my partner may not know that about me just yet. So I tend to, you know, I give, and then eventually you're fucking exhausted. And you can't keep doing that all the time. You can't keep giving so much of your energy out all the time. You can't do that. You will just end up crumbling. The thing about reserved personalities is you take in a lot of people's energy as well. So any negative thoughts or whatever that they have, you take that all in as well. And that is what people don't seem to realize. Like, when you consider yourself a spiritual person, you believe in a universe, and your like energy levels as well. Like, I know a lot of people think it's nonsense, but I don't actually think it's true, because I noticed, like, last month when I was in Barbados, I did go out with someone, and then we was only like there for like a couple of hours. It was like a date. We was only there for a couple of hours, but then the next couple of days afterwards, I felt drained. Not because it was negative. It was like, it was a really, really good experience. But like, literally even that had sucked a lot of my energy out. Like, even that, having a good experience can still impact on you negatively. And that is why now, since I come back from holiday, because I was literally out every single day when I was on holiday. Since I come back from a holiday, literally I've not really gone out that much. I go out when it's necessary. You know, I'm currently looking for work, so like, I go out when it's necessary, but at the same time, like, I'm comfortable staying in the house. Like, my mum says I need to go outside and get some fresh air, and I'm like, no. Like, I literally I like being indoors. I'm like a very peculiar person. I like being indoors. I just like, you know, my home comforts. And it kind of makes it difficult for, you know, other people to comprehend something like that. But what can I say? So, please note that I'm not saying that I don't, you know, that I don't love and appreciate people. It's just, I really, 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 really love being alone. I do. And I know people always seem to get offended when you say that you want your own space and you require it to, you know, so you can breathe. Because extroverts typically tend to feed off the energy of other people, and reserved people, they tend to take it in. So they they need breaks from people for a good long while. And I'm talking a good long while, you know. Like, I got my graduation on Wednesday and I don't even know honestly how I'm going to handle all those people. Lord God. But yeah, to conclude that video, that's just me. That's just my personality. I know I'm not the only one who's like this, who literally loves their own space, you know, like loves their own space, needs time away, even like sometimes time away from social media, because social media can really drain you if you're, you know, if you don't take regular breaks. It will drain the hell out of you. Like sometimes, like when I go on holiday, I try not to be on the internet that much. Like I can go a good couple of hours without being on social media, and obviously because there's a time difference as well, it makes it more effective. Because, you know, when I'm asleep, people are awake, blah blah blah. So I love that. I love that aspect. Like, take a break, man. You're on holiday. Like, you don't need to be on the internet like that. That is the end of this video. Let me know down below whether you are an introvert or an extrovert. And do you think it's okay for a person to, you know, take their space away from other people for a good couple of weeks, you know, so they can recenter themselves and remember, you know, who they are. And so they're not dealing with, you know, the negativity of other people, because it's a lot sometimes, you know, it's a lot. We all need breaks from each other, and that can be like, breaks can be just for like a couple of days, or it can be a couple of weeks, or for some people it can be a couple of months. You just don't know really. But whatever you see fit to do, then that's best for you. But like for me, a couple of weeks and I'm good to go. All right, bye.